Hi, my name is Shona Vitelli, and I am a science teacher here at Mashpee Middle-High School. There was this program called the Living Lab.
We worked together to build wetlands on the Cape.
They went around to different schools in different locations.
We built 8 wetlands on Cape Cod at schools.
And created artificial wetlands. And I thought, this is incredible. You know, every school should have one of these.
The whole concept is to create a wetland on the campus of the school that can be utilized by you and your teachers for science.
And so I dug into it a little bit and I found out who was responsible for making this happen, and one of them is Ian Ives, who's one of the gentlemen over there who's the sanctuary director for Long Pond Audubon in Wellfleet, and I got in touch with him.
We can also do engineering and math.
I wrote a couple of grants and we got the funding for it, and then once that came into place, then we realized we just started ordering supplies and kind of getting it going.
We build the wetland using a liner. It's a fancy, fish-safe, non-toxic liner that gets buried under the ground. And the liner holds the water. So, you can build wetlands anywhere using this technique. And on the Cape, we have a sandy soil. So most water will percolate right down through the ground and won't hold. So this is a technique to allow us to build wetlands anywhere we want. So we chose this spot here at Mashpee because it's centrally located, close to the school.
I realized it was just the perfect opportunity to get kids outside in nature learning about nature.
So there are 3 soil textures in the world. Sand is the coarsest soil particle, and then we have silt. Silt is like flour, and the finest soil particle is clay.
Teachers can bring the kids out during their classes to take part in biology lessons. They can do water quality sampling, study invertebrates. There's all sorts of biological, ecological studies you can do.
So certainly today is an exciting day, and I think the biggest impact of today is the before and after.
Grab a chunk of that, please, and feel it between your fingers.
By the end of today, we're going to have a pool here that can catch rainwater.
And see what's underneath it? Do you think this is sand, silt, or clay? We call that the A horizon. The A horizon is stained that color because of the leaves decomposing. Notice how dark it is on the surface? We call that topsoil.
This should last forever, and it's open to the entire school population.
And underneath here is what we call the mineral soil.
It fits very well in with our science curriculum, and we can learn about wetlands, we can learn about habitat diversity, we can learn about human impacts on water quality, we can measure and study changes in the vernal pool, but it's also open to literature classes, or wampanoag classes, or just relaxation and taking a walk.
What I'd like you to do is to feel the texture of this brown soil. So we're making a swimming pool here, but it doesn't have vertical sides. This is the radius of the circle. What's the diameter of the circle? This is practical application of math. So we can build a wetland here that's 40 foot in diameter. This is what they call a profile view of what we're digging. It's like burying a big bowl in the ground. It's going to have a slope like this, only we're going to set it deep in the ground. Put the tape at that pink flag way over there.
I think it was to the right of that pine, Tom, yeah.
Now most of the wetlands you find on the Cape are way down low. Pull back on the shovel, but that's a long walk. We want to build one up on high.
Welcome, this is our Mashpee Vernal Pool. You are welcome here, and so please come and enjoy it and either just sit and relax or learn a little bit about the species that live here.